introduction.
Hi, I'm Jamie Cook. Today I am going to discuss the different parts of the eye. This is the ora serrata. It is in the front of the retina. It is a jagged edge between the retina and the ciliary body. It secretes aqueous fluid to provide nutrients to the internal part of the eye. This is the conjunctiva. It is the transparent mucous membrane in the eye's lids. It creates the lining of the eyelids that cover the sclera, but not the cornea. This is the canal Schlemm. It is a canal that drains from the anterior chamber. It drains aqueous fluid from an anterior chamber through the veins into the bloodstream. This is the iris. It is at the front of the eye. It is the colored part of the eye. It gives color to the eye and changes the size of the pupil when light changes. The iris tends to be whiter at night. This is the ciliary lens. It is at the front of the eye, behind the iris. The lens is transparent. It is the part of the eye that focuses images into the retina. It narrows or thickens to focus on images at distances. This is the pupil. It is the round hole in the iris. It is black. The pupil allows light to pass through it. It has a hole and looks black because there is little light coming through the dark chamber behind it. This is the cornea. It is at the front of the eye that is transparent. It protects the entire eye. It works with the lens to see images on the retina. Light enters the cornea and hits the back of the eye at the retina. This is the aqueous. It is the front of the eye between the cornea and the crystalline lens. It is a liquid that provides nutrition for other parts of the eye. The ciliary body produces the aqueous fluid. This is a suspensory ligament. It is a fiber or muscle that connects the lens to the ciliary muscles. It helps create the shape of the lens, making it curved, and changes the reflection or refraction of light. This is the ciliary body. It is behind the iris. It produces aqueous fluid. Also, it helps the lens focus. The ciliary body is a series of muscles that hold the lens of the eye. Now for the back of the eye. This is the vitreous. It is gel or fluid in the back of the eye's posterior or inner chamber. It is a substance behind the lens that supports the shape of the eye, making it round, and transmits light to the retina. This is the optic nerve. It is also in the back of the eye. The optic nerve is a bundle of nerves that send vision impulses to the brain. It connects the retina to the brain. This is the optic disc, or the blind spot. It is at the end of the optic nerve. The optic disc is the opening to the optic nerve. It is the blind spot, but it is not noticeable because the eyes work together to fill in the blind spot. This is the fovea centralis. It is a thin area in the retina. It is the area with the most acute vision, where special cones or photoreceptors are present. This is the macula. It is the central part of the retina. It creates the sharpest sight and has the most concentrated colors and vision. Babies are born with a premature macula. That is why they cannot see color. This is the retina. It is at the back of the eye, and it has photoreceptors called rods and cones. The retina is the most delicate part of the eye. Rods detect movement and nighttime vision. Cones provide clarity for vision and color. The retina receives visual images and transmits to the optic nerve through the rods and cones. The cornea and the lens focus light into the retina like film in a camera. This is the choroid. It is the area between the sclera and the retina. It carries blood for the eye through its many blood vessels. Also, it supplies oxygen to the outer retina layers. This is the sclera. It is the white of the eye, or outer coat of the eye. It is the outer part of the eye that encloses the entire eyeball, except the cornea, protecting the inner delicate part of the eye. Interesting facts about the eye are: newborns don't produce tears. They make crying sounds, but the tears don't start coming until they are about 4 to 13 weeks old. Another interesting fact is that our eyes are about 1 inch across and weigh about 1/4 of an ounce.